Hello everyone. I hope you all are good. The topic we are going to study today is environment and media. But before jumping directly to the topic, we must know what is environment. Environment can be defined as the subtotal of elements, factors, and conditions in the surroundings which may have an impact on the development, action, or survival of organisms. All of the conditions, circumstances, etc., that surround and influence life on Earth, including atmospheric conditions, food chains, and the water cycle, are considered as environment. Now, let us learn what is media. I know this is a very easy question for you all, but we can revise it once. So, the term media, which is a plural of medium, it refers to the communication channel through which we disseminate news, information, music, movies, education, promotional message, other data, etc. It includes physical and online newspapers and magazines, televisions, radio, billboard, phone, internet, fax, etc. Environment and media, when come together, they become environmental media. In other words, you call it environmental journalism. While studying the beats of the reporting, you must have read about environmental beat. This is one of them. Now, let us learn what is environmental journalism. Environmental journalism is a collection, verification, production, distribution, and exhibition of the news or information related to environmental issues. Once, Eric Friedman said, environmental journalism has been characterized as one of the most dangerous news beats. As environmental issues often span broader, as most of the time governments are also involved in decisions making regarding any particular issue. So the tensions within the government can make it a dangerous job for those who report the stories related to environment. Now let us know who are the environmental journalists. Environmental journalists are quite vulnerable because these kind of stories often involve economic power, political power, corporate greed, government corruption, government incompetence, etc. In many cases, particularly in the developing countries like India, there are various conflicts over indigenous rights to natural resources and land. So, those who report such stories are called environmental journalists. Now, let us know what are the various challenges to environmental journalism. The first challenge is risk of the life. Yes, it is the most important challenge. As we see, violence against the journalists have increased now. So, there are very strong chances that they may face the risk of life for publishing the stories in favor of environmental issue, or they are against some government, individual, political power of that particular area which is facing that particular issue. The next challenge is bribe. They can also be bribed for not publishing the story they are going to publish or broadcast if it is against any particular individual, group, or political power, etc. The other challenge is that it is time taking. Writing a report on any environmental issue or any other issue has always been a challenge because one needs a lot of time to travel to that particular area, talk to the people of that area, talk to the government officials over there, click photographs, or record videos, and last but not the least, compile stories, etc. One of the most important challenge is organizational pressure. Environmental journalists may face organizational pressure in the form of rejection of their stories because organizations sometimes have their own biases, and sometimes organizations also have the pressure of stopping that coverage of such stories from various other sources such as government officials, and advertisers, etc. Now, let us discuss few examples of environmental coverage. The first one is news coverage on cutting down of trees in RA Forest Range in Mumbai for building metro card shade. The other coverage is of decrease in India's air pollution during COVID-19 lockdown, and this is the one of the recent news which you can Google it anywhere and you can get it on your mobile phones or laptops, etc. I hope this video will help you in understanding the topic. This is all for this topic. Thank you so much. Have a great time ahead. Stay safe, stay healthy.